Well, it's a great night for baseball here in Newport Richey, Florida. It's the Bobcats up against the Manatees in a home contest. A beautiful late evening. I'm Robert Lischak, one of your voices for Bobcat Sports. It's supposed to be a really great day for baseball. PHSC 6-5 so far in the regular season. The preseason, they were named number one in the country. Of course, last season won the national championship at the Division II level. Again, I'm Robert Lischak, and soon you'll see Bob Bade, who actually threw out the first pitch just a couple minutes ago, will be our color commentator for tonight. A really great, fantastic individual who helped us with the broadcasting initiative here at Pasco-Hernando State College. Once again, PHSC up against State College of Florida. It should be a really great match as both teams are evenly contested. Of course, for State College of Florida, 4-5 is the overall record for the Manatees. They've won one game so far. They have yet to have a away game, according to the data here. They are 0-0 away, but they are 1-3 at home and 3-2 in neutral sites. Of course, for PHSC, obviously 6-5, lost 2 in a row. At home, they've been quite dominant, 3-1, with a again 6-5 overall record. Dropped 2 against St. Petersburg in that 3-game stretch last weekend. As both teams are here. Of course, for PHSC, they'll be pitching at the top of the first inning, as well with, of course, the Manatees. They'll be batting. If you're looking at the lineup here, of course, you have batting first, that being number 28, Counts, number 20, Cates, number 25, Castellini, 16, Grout, number 9, of course, Brower, the 6th hitter, that would be Woodward, number 7, Barnes, number 8 on the roster here, number 14, Rawls. He's the number 8 hitter, and rounding up the top 10 here in terms of the batting, that's going to be Reeder, number 32, and Dement, number 30. Again, I'm Robert Lischak. Thank you for joining us on tonight's broadcast. Of course, I was there to be a part of this incredible team last season as on the social media end and broadcasting it, and so far this season they've had some great potential, especially on the RBI game for this team. Durfee, Juan Lopez, of course, we have a actual FCSAA player of the week on the roster, Gavin Zossenbreaker, great pitcher, as well with several great newcomers, as we have the song Pump It Up playing in the background. Great song. I was there to witness all the great action here with that song. Bob Bade is coming up right now, and I will introduce him in just a quick moment. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, here in Newport Richey, Florida. This is Robert Lischak, joined by a great friend of mine, Bob Bade, our color commentator for tonight's game. Of course, it's PHSC up against the State College of Florida Manatees here. Gavin Zossenbreaker is our right-hand pitcher. He'll be starting tonight's game for Bobcat Nation, as over here, number 28, that being Counts. He'll be batting first for the Manatees.
Great to be here, Robert, for Bobcat baseball. I got to throw out the first pitch tonight.
Yeah, we had that broadcasted for that special pregame ceremony as we get the first pitch underway. That one tapped and fouled to the left.
I got to say, the field looks better than it ever has.
Absolutely. A great job by PHSC. And, of course, the national champions sign at center left field as we get the next pitch. Evens the count there, 1-1. "24 at-bats for Counts here as we get another one. That's going to be a ball. 2-1 is the count. 24 at-bats, 7 runs, 5 hits for Matty Counts of the Manatees. As we get the next pitch, 2-1 pitch. Ball is hurled up in the air but goes out of play to the left side. Two-two pitch. That one hit. Goes out of play to deep left field. Protecting on 2-2 here. Next pitch. It's going to be a ball. That was very fast ball there. 3-2 is now the count. Full count for Zossenbreaker. There's a ball that's going to be right to a Bobcat throw to first in time.
Good scoop over there at first.
As we get the next batter, that being number 20, Ryan Cates. Outfielder and a right-hand pitcher, Bob. 31 at-bats, 8 runs, 13 hits.
Yeah, always valuable when you can do multiple things, especially pitching, especially late in the year.
Called a strike there. 0-1 is the count. Zossenbreaker winds it up. That one's going to be count for a strike, 0-2.
Zossenbreaker doing a good job getting ahead of the hitters here, throwing a lot of strikes.
Zossenbreaker, one of the key players from last year in that World Series run. Not go there. 1-2.
That's a good 0-2 pitch there, though. Almost got him to go.
1-2 pitch. Swings
Nice.
on that one heavy.
2 down here in the first. Good start for the Bobcats.
As we have number 25, Castellini, Josh Castellini, infielder, sophomore, 28 at-bats, 9 runs, 10 hits, 5 doubles in the year. Next pitch.
Little inside. Got to think that the time of day might be advantageous to the pitchers here, Robert, because that sun is glaring down right on home plate. You can see it shining off of the hitters' helmets right now.
That one's chopped, but it goes into foul territory on the right side. 1-1 is the count.
But we should get to see the lights. The lights are nice here at the field.
Beautiful. That one down in the dirt goes right to the PHSC dugout over there. Counts 2-1.
Got a little crowd on hand, early game. Probably have some more filing in after work.
Next pitch. That is called a strike. It's going to be 2-2, count even.
Good pitch there, right on the corner.
Next pitch. Picked up by Zossenbreaker. He's going to take it himself. And there you go. Nicely done there by the Bobcats. Still no score as we head to the bottom of the first inning. We'll be right back.
You want to hop on air? Come on, hop on air.
Welcome back, everyone, here in Newport Richey, Florida. It's the Manatees up against the Bobcats. Bobcats, of course, here in Newport Richey, Florida. I'm joined by another great man here, of course. If you introduce yourself here to all of Bobcat Nation, what is your name and what do you do?
Well, I'm Dennis Feltwell, and I'm the Vice President for Student Services here at Pasco-Hernando State College. And among the many duties that I have, I also get to oversee the athletics program here. So it's been a real joy watching this group as they celebrated their World Series win last season, and they're really fighting this year, putting on a good show.
Absolutely, and of course, we thank you for all your commitment to PHSC, and of course, we've had some great things over the past couple years, of course, building the athletic programs, but as well, great student engagement. I know that Student Life, they had select members go up to a conference, I think most recently in Tallahassee. Of course, PHSC, I think, is doing a great job, of course, of getting all the next generation of college students and higher academia. Great job by everyone here, and of course, Dennis, been fantastic since the first time I met you. So it's been great.
Yeah, it's really great. Right now, our Student Government Association is up there in Tallahassee. They're visiting with legislators, and they're up there for their FSCA conference, which is the Florida College System Activities Association. Mm-hmm. In fact, right down in the crowd right now is Kyla Flood. Just a couple of weeks ago, she was our Student of the Month from FSCA, and
Wow.
got to represent us, and it was really good to see them and a couple of our players here on the baseball team who were also Players of the Week.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us here. It was a great honor and pleasure, and of course, enjoy the ball game, Dennis. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Go Bobcats.
Thanks, Dennis.
Here comes the pitch there. Look at the count. A little laggy there, but we'll have the next pitch here. Doesn't indicate if it was a ball or strike, unfortunately, by the scoreboard. Chops that one, that goes out of play. Looking at who the pitcher is for the Manatees. Cole Dermont, or Dement, I should say, excuse me, is pitching for the Manatees here.
Yeah, Robert, and it is a 1-1 count, so I think that first pitch was a ball. Count even at 1-1. Good pitch there for a strike. 1-2 now, the count.
Of course, the first batter for the Bobcats is Rodriguez, Alex Rodriguez, a sophomore outfielder. Hits that one, that goes out of play, protecting there on 1-2. 10 hits, 14 runs in 36 at-bats. Averaging .278 so far this season.
It's a good night to hit, Robert. Weather's perfect.
Rodriguez is going to go, throws to first in time for the first out in the bottom of the first inning. get number 20 here, that being Braden Durfee. I know him quite well. Durfee, of course, hit that second grand slam to take the lead and win the World Series against Pearl River. So far this season, in 37 at-bats, he's had 12 runs, 10 hits, 2 doubles, and 5 RBIs. That one goes behind us.
What a moment that was,
Oh.
Robert. I mean, he'll go on and hopefully, have a family and have lots of things to remember, but I'm sure right after that, at the top of his life moments, will be that grand slam in the World Series.
Swings heavy on that one, but nothing but dead air. It's 0-1, 0-2.
Of course, all the hitters looking to get off to a good start here at the early part of the season.
They've had a lot of RBIs, but not a lot of home runs this season for the Bobcats, as that one hits him, and he'll go to first base.
Looks like he's okay.
Seems like it. Dement with that heavy pitch unfortunately hit the Bobcat, but it's to the Bobcat's advantage as he goes to first base.
Durfee wears a lot of that protection, so hopefully that got him on one of those.
Stepping up here in the batter's box is Sebastian Barros, sophomore, outfielder. 11 runs, 15 hits, 5 doubles.
And if you're a left-handed hitter, you gotta love hitting here with the Lacucci River Electric Co-op Park.
Slugging with .684 this season.
That'll be out of play. Got a short porch out there in right field.
I mean, you were a pitcher at the college level, so tell me, what are you thinking, that the pitcher has to do in the early portion of this game?
Well, you definitely got to throw strikes, get ahead of the hitters. You don't want them digging in. When you're behind in the count, they can look for certain pitches. So the key is getting out in front of the count.
Hits that one there. Attempted double play. Throw to first. And only one will be out, as Barros will be at first.
Sebastian did a good job getting down the line there, keeping the inning alive at least.
So we have 2 outs at the bottom of the first inning. No score yet, but Juan Lopez is now up to bat number 24, the catcher, sophomore, 43 at-bats, 14 hits, 7 runs. He's got an on-base percentage of .356 this season.
Lopez has 3 home runs already.
That one goes back there.
Well, that's what you want out of your cleanup hitter. 3 home runs in 10 games. It's not bad.
Lopez committed to the University of New Orleans this past fall.
Not only short porch and right, but if you can get it up into the left center, there's like a little bit of a stream of air that just carries the ball really well in that part of the park.
1-1 pitch. And that one will be a ball. 2-1 is the count. Ball was up high inside the top portion of the zone. Two-one pitch. Hits that one, and that's going to be a base hit out to left field. Barros will be at second. Juan with a single. 2 Bobcats are aboard.
Lopez looks like a good hitter. All right, see if the Bobcats can get something going here with 2 outs.
Vance Celeberti will be batting next for the Bobcats here. First baseman with 33 at-bats, 10 games, 9 runs and 10 hits. Excuse me on that error, but nevertheless, good player this season. Here comes the first pitch. That's going to be called a strike down low. Again, 2 Bobcats aboard. Barros is at second. Lopez at first. Looking back, 0-1 pitch. And that one's going to be a heavy strike there. 0-2 is the count. Again, 2 outs for the Bobcats here in the bottom of the first inning. 2 men aboard. We have a 0-2 count. triple twos. That one is up high. It's going to be a ball. 1-2. PHSC coming in with a 6-5 overall record, 3-1 at home. So away games have not been their strong suit, but home games have. Swings on that one heavy. It's going to be a strike, and that will retire the side as we head to the top of the second inning now. No score. Manatees and Bobcats. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Here, top of the second inning, no score. It's PHSC, the Bobcats, up against the Manatees. Inside Newport Richey, Florida, with Clutchie River Electric Co-op Park on a beautiful evening. I'm Robert Lischak, joined by Bob Bade. Bob threw out the first pitch for the Bobcats. It was a great celebration as we get the music back up. But
yeah, Robert, I got a autographed ball by the World Series team last year, and I also got a unbelievable ring.
Yeah,
in the World Series.
Yeah, we had a ring ceremony back in December. It was a great ceremony. Unveiled the national champion sign out in left center field. As Zossenbreaker will have the first pitch of the second inning here. That ball hit right out for a base hit to shallow right. A single there for the Manatees.
Yeah, Carson Grout, good piece of hitting there by him. Stayed on top of that pitch and lined it into right center.
So the third baseman, Grout, will be at first after that hit from the right side. Now we have Holden Bronner, I should say, number 9. 1 man aboard. Here's a pickoff attempt. Nothing happening there.
I should mention, too, Robert, I know Tim Hill, the coach of the State College of Florida Manatees, from probably 30 years ago.
Wow.
He's had a great career. He followed his father coaching at State College of Florida Manatees, but Tim's had a great career there.
Yeah, he was an assistant coach from 1999 to 2012 with SCF and advanced to the state tournament all 14 seasons. Of course, he became the head coach here. That ball is out of play.
But you couldn't ask for a better coach there at State College of Florida Manatees. Tim's outstanding individual.
Lyndon Coleman, obviously, for Pasco-Hernando State College, been coaching the team since 2019. Became the athletic director just last year. Won his first national championship with last year's team. That one called a strike. Should be 1-2.
Yeah, I got a chance. I saw the banner out there. Fans can probably see it in left center, celebrating the national championship. And also on the Walk of Fame, if you ever get out to the ballpark, there's a great tribute to the national champions over there.
Gets them there. No. So Grout gets a stolen base there. Able to maneuver against the Bobcat out in second base. And
see if Bronner can advance him now. The key is he'd like to pull a pitch here to the right side, and that'll get the base runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Bronner is a designated hitter as that one goes right to a fellow Bobcat. Throw to first. Safe. So the Bobcats unable to get Bronner out. You have runners at the corners.
Yeah, good job by Bronner. He did his job. He pulled the ball to the right side to advance the base runner, and he got rewarded with a base hit there on that slow chopper.
So now you have Dominic Woodward. He's number 27. He'll be batting next for the Manatees. 2 Manatees at the corners. No one has scored yet in this game.
See how aggressive the Manatees want to be. Maybe send that base runner at first.
That one goes right next to us, just past the tall fence. 0-1 count.
Of course, the Bobcats will play back in the middle. Shortstop and second baseman looking to turn 2 on a ground ball. Third baseman's up about even with the bag, so he can hold that runner at third if he gets a ball over there.
Pickoff attempt, no good.
Yeah, Bobcats are thinking the same thing, that the Manatees might get a little aggressive here and try to steal second.
Sossenbreaker on the mound for the Bobcats tonight. Looks back at first base. Another pickoff attempt. No good there. Woodward waiting for the pitch. That one's going to be a ball. Counts even at 1-1.
Now Woodward is looking for a ball that he can get up and drive to the outfield, because a fly ball here will score a run. He'll tag up at third and score. So he's looking for something up in the zone that he can put his barrel on and drive it to the outfield.
Next pitch. Swings on that one heavy. It's 1-2. You can hear the dugout, the Manatees dugout, saying, get a guy in. I mean,
yeah, you want to make contact here if you're Woodward. Ground ball up the middle. Fly ball to the outfield. He'll score a run.
there's a ball there. The count's going to be even 2-2.
Bobcats will gladly trade a double play here for a run.
Runner tries to go to second there, but the ball was fouled back.
Oh, we got a pitch clock too out there, and
Yes, 20
yeah,
seconds
that's new. Yeah.
is the rule there. So they have to get a pitch in 20 seconds. Kind of like the MLB with their rules. Another pickoff attempt to first base, but that does not happen there for the Bobcats.
I think we had the pitch clock last year, but it wasn't up on a scoreboard. It was more the umpires kept it.
Yep.
And every once in a while you would see them signal, and you kind of didn't know what was happening for a second. Now it's there for everybody to see.
Next pitch. And that's one's going to be a base hit out to left as one run will score. The Manatees will advance up to first and second. In the State College of Florida Manatees, they'll get their first run. They're leading 1-0.
Great job by Woodward there. He had 2 strikes on him, and he didn't try to do too much. He just put his barrel on the baseball and drove it into left field for the first run of the game. And the Manatees not done yet. They got first and second, nobody out. Let's see what they want to do here. They might bunt and try to move 2 runners into scoring position.
Bernard Barnes is now batting for the Manatees. Here comes the first pitch. That one's going to be called a strike. First baseman for the Manatees here. He's an infielder, right-hand pitcher. He has, 3 appearances so far as a pitcher. 0-2 is now the count.
Yeah, Sossenbreaker's got to see if he can get an out here on his own, and then a double play will get him out of this inning.
Barnes waiting for the pitch. It's going to be 1-2 now after that ball.
The sun is almost going down. It's still hanging on up there and down the right field line.
Next pitch by Sossenbreaker. That one's going to be in the dirt. Count's going to be even 2-2.
Yeah, it's a big pitch coming up. Sossenbreaker would love to get an out here.
Again, nobody out. You have two manatees. As that's a heavy strike.
Good pitch there by Sossenbreaker. He got his strikeout, and now if he can get a ground ball, he can possibly get a double play and get out of this inning with only one run. That would be a huge momentum turn for the Bobcats.
Will Rawls is now in for the Manatees, second baseman. He'll be batting against Sossenbreaker. Again, one out. But nevertheless, as that one goes back, and that's a live ball, Manatees will advance up to second and third.
That's big, Robert, because that takes away the double play, and it moves two runners into scoring position here. Of course, the runner at third now, it's the same as before, can score on a fly ball or a ground ball, probably up the middle. So big chance here for the Manatees to tack on a couple more.
Rawls waiting for the pitch. That one's going to be a ball. 2-0 is now the count. Two-0 pitch. That one's going to be 3-0 now.
Not the worst thing in the world here for a walk, because that'll set up a force at any base, including home, and it puts the double play back into effect.
Strike there. Counts 3-1. Three-one pitch. That one is going to be counted as a strike. Full count, 3-2.
So Sossenbreaker working his way back here all the way to a full count. See if he can get another out here.
Full count, 3-2. Here comes the pitch. Ball is hit heavy and deep out to left, or right field, I should say. Excuse me. That's going to be down as one run will score. And the Manatees will get another.
Yeah, another run for the Manatees, and good job of base running. Now have a runner at third because he tagged as well. No chance at third with that ball being down the right field line. So runner at third, two outs here in the second. Manatees up 2-0 over the Bobcats.
Nearly hits the Manatee there, number 32, Reeder. Josh Reeder. Here comes the pitch by Sossenbreaker, 1-0 count. That's going to be a ball. So now 2-0. That one goes out of play. It's going to be 2-1 now. That ball is hit up and shallow interior to the field, and that one will be grabbed. Retires the side there. Manatees take the lead here, 2-0, as we head to the bottom of the second inning. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, here in Newport Richey, Florida. I'm Robert Lischak, accompanied by Bob Bade. It's PHSC up against the Manatees of State College of Florida. They're up 2-0 as we enter the bottom of the second inning. As Michael Greenberg is now hitting for PHSC. Swings on that one heavy.
Big swing there by Greenberg.
Yeah, Greenberg, he's an infielder, 34 at-bats, 12 hits, 7 runs. On base percentage, 463 this season. That one is hit high and out to the right side.
Just foul.
Just foul. Cannot see it due to the obstruction over there. The sunlight, of course, as the sun's going down. Thank you for the call there, Bob.
Yeah, the sun has got another probably inning, and then it'll be down behind the field house at least. I got to think that it's shining at some of the hitters, especially the right-handed hitters. See, that sun is glaring off the helmets. Not so much on the lefties because they've got their back to it.
Next pitch. That one down in the dirt. It's going to be 1-2.
Yeah, more people filing in, Robert. Nice little crowd.
Yeah, it's a really great crowd on hand tonight, and obviously the games are 100% free for everybody, so faculty, students, staff, members of the community, come out and support your Bobcats. It's a great evening time entertainment. That one chopped and over to the left side, foul.
Of course, we want to thank everyone for tuning in on the broadcast as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Bobcats and Manatee fans.
Absolutely. We are a purveyor of this great teams, and of course it's on the YouTube channel, able to watch those highlights and broadcast swings there as the catcher will throw it to first for an out. So that connection there as we have the first out in the bottom of the second inning. Josh Reeder to the first baseman. That was Bernard Barnes. 2-3 play. We have Rocco D. Marnese, I should say.
See if Rocco can get something started here with one out for the Bobcats in their second inning. If you're joining us late, the Manatees scored 2 runs in their top half of the second inning.
1-0 pitch. Ball hit out with a base hit. Shallow left field for a single. The infielder gets the job done for a single out to left. Great piece of hitting there. Coming into the contest, he only had 3 hits.
Yeah, always good too, Robert. That first at bat for Rocco, first at bat of the game, gets his base hit, so he's feeling good right now. He's got a decent lead over there. See how aggressive the Bobcats want to be. They're down 2 runs.
Kelvin Perez Reyes is now up for the Bobcats here. No documented stats for him. So D. Marnese with that single, he's at first. You have Reyes, who's batting right now. 0-1 count to him. Here comes the pitch. Goes right to the PHSC dugout.
Rocco's got to be careful over there at first. It looked like they were going to throw behind him there and see if they could pick him off.
Kelvin Perez Reyes. Pickoff attempt to first base, but as I was saying, Reyes batting for PHSC. Again, they're down here. Manatees have the lead 2-0. Swings heavy. And that's an out right there as we have our next Bobcat up for the box. That being, of course, number 2, Giovanni Castellano. Infielder, 14 at-bats, 5 hits, 3 runs. Still have Rocco at first. 0-0 pitch. Hits that one right there, but it's going to be thrown to first to retire the side. So Bobcats unable to do anything with that Rocco single. Still 2-0. Manatees leading against the Bobcats as we enter the top of the third inning. Welcome back, everyone, here in Newport Richey, Florida. Top of the third inning. It's PHSC up against State College of Florida, the Manatees, playing here at the home turf of the Bobcats. And Zossenbreaker will start the top of the third inning. It's a 2-0 score for the Manatees. That one's going to be called a ball.
Back to the top of the order for the Manatees. Matty Counts will lead off, number 28. He's center fielder for the Manatees.
5 hits entering tonight's contest. That one's going to be called a strike, so the count is even 1-1. The Manatees entering with a 4-5 overall record tonight. That one goes out of play to the left.
They're a good hitting team, Robert. They're hitting 292 as a team. That's pretty good.
On base percentage 361, slugging percentage 495, but they do have a combined 9 home runs as a team this season.
Yeah, they can hit the ball.
That one fouled back.
They're a very disciplined hitting team. You could tell last inning when, 2 strike counts, they were with runners in scoring position. They looked to make contact. Just little things that help you generate more runs.
Next pitch.
Two count on Matty Counts.
That's going to be a 2-2 count there. The 3-2 count, full count, I should say. Full count here. That's going to be a ball.
We got a new pitcher for the Bobcats. Trying to pick up his number, Robert. I think it's number 9.
It looks like number 8, so that might be Derek Westfall. Yes, Derek Westfall, number 8, right-hand pitcher, sophomore. 3 appearances so far this season.
So Westfall will take over here. It's not uncommon early in the year to limit your pitchers to a certain amount of innings.
Ryan Cates is now up to bat. That one off the tip of the glove of Lopez. As Counts will make it to second base. Steps back out. Lopez running to that ball against the fence there behind the official.
A couple of pass balls have really helped the Manatees advance runners into scoring position. It's those little things, Robert, that you don't see them necessarily in the box score. They don't stand out that much, but in the games they really are big.
That one goes back. Counts even 1-1.
So now if you're Ryan Cates, you want to advance that base runner to third with less than 2 outs. So you're trying to maybe look for something that you can slap over to the right side.
That one also hits the fence to the right.
Yeah, and that's what he was doing.
Counts 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
So as a base runner, you're told anything to your left, which would be on the second base side, you just start running. And the infielder would have a really difficult time throwing you out at third. But anything in front of you, you hold.
That one's down low there. That's going to be a ball. Excuse me. Counts even 2-2.
So that's why Ryan Cates right here, he's trying to look for a pitch that he can hit to the right side over by second or first base. And that'll move that base runner over, which is really important with less than 2 outs.
Counts at second. Here comes the next pitch. That one tipped.
Stayed alive.
Staying alive there. Very lucky. Still a 2-2 count.
Of course, to do that, you have to be a really unselfish hitter as well. Because you'd like to be able to swing for the fences every pitch, but if you can get that runner over, I'm sure the next batter up will really appreciate the opportunity to drive a run in.
2-2 pitch here. That one off the glove of Lopez. Runner will advance there. Counts to third.
Well, the Bobcats moved the base runner over for them. So now Cates can swing away and see if he can drive this runner in himself.
Westfall only has 6 innings pitched and has allowed 6 hits. He does have 8 strikeouts so far this season. As we get the full count, 3-2 pitch. That one hit. It's going to be a base hit out to right field. 1 run will score. Counts makes it home. A single by Ryan Cates of the Manatees, and they're up 3-0 in the 3rd inning.
Manatees doing an awesome job hitting with 2 strikes. They've driven in a couple of runs with 2-strike hitting.
So
I think I know what's happening, Robert. So the Sun, so that was a right-handed hitter, and there were a couple of pass balls there. I think that Sun is really at home plate right now.
Josh Castellini is now at the batter's box. He's batting now for the Manatees here. So that RBI drive from Cates adds another run.
Yeah, you can see the left-handed hitters blocking the Sun at least a little bit.
10 hits for Castellini. We have one there. Is that a ball or a strike, just to make sure on my clarification?
Oh, we got the scoreboards out.
Scoreboard is out, unfortunately.
Oh,
Nope, it's back on. They're resetting here.
Yeah, they're going to have to catch up a little bit.
Pickoff attempt by Westfall. Doesn't do anything there.
They do have a 2-0 count on the scoreboard. I think it's accurate.
So 2-0 count right now against Castellini, or Lonnie, I should say. Castellani. 28 at-bats, 10 hits. As that one goes for a double play attempt to first. Unable to unsuccessfully do that double play attempt there.
And we know the rest of the scoreboards, right? That's the first out of the inning. It is the third inning, and it is 3-0 Manatees.
Yeah, Castellano for PHSC trying to make that connection to Celebrity for the double play. Unable to do that there. Carson Grout is now up for the Manatees, number 16, third baseman. As he takes a strike there. 0-1 is the count. You still have one man aboard out on first base. It's going to be a ball. Count should be even 1-1.
Got some little baseball players over there on the right side. They all got the same uniform on. Almost have enough to play.
Castellani at first. Ball popped up in the air, but it goes out of play by Grout.
And here they come. They're going to go after that foul ball, Robert. It's like an all-out sprint, like we're watching the Summer Olympics over here.
Who's going to get it first?
There they go.
1-2 pitch by Westfall. That one's going to be called a ball, so the count should be even 2-2.
Well, the Manatees seem very comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Let's see what Grout can do here. 2-2 count, 1 out in the third. Manatees 1 run in this inning. They already lead 3-0.
Castellani at first. Grout waiting for the 2-2 pitch by Westfall. Ball way out. Full count, 3-2. Most important thing for a pitcher has got to be rhythm. You have to have that consistency, so when you're off, it doesn't necessarily help the catcher or the communication in field, I would assume.
Yeah, it is hard on the catcher, Robert. Good point. So you mix the sun up, the sun variable in with the, pitcher is having a little bit of hard time locating his pitches, and that's a bad recipe. That's why we've probably seen a couple of pass balls. 3-2 count now, 1 out.
Full count pitch.
Oh, nice
right
shot.
over the head of the shortstop. It's going to be a single there by Grout. Castellani will move to second. Grout to first. 2 men aboard here with just 1 out.
That's the 5th hit for the Manatees, and I want to say, I know at least 3 of them have come with 2 strikes.
Yeah, went over the shortstop, Kevin Piez. Or Piez, I should say, excuse me. But nevertheless, Westfall on his new pitch here, swung heavy by number 9, Holden Browner, excuse me. But nevertheless, left-handed pitcher, 1 triple, 11 hits so far for him this season, averaging .379. Chopped it and fumbles the ball as the first baseman, and everyone's going to be safe. A error there by Vance Celebrity after that chopped ball by Bronner, the designated hitter. Manatees at first, second, and third, fully loaded with the next batter coming up. Dominic Woodward is now batting for the Manatees here. Next on the order, number 27. Ball called a strike. 0-1 is the count here. 1 out, bases fully loaded inside the third inning. They're already leading 3-0. Bobcats got to get out of this inning fairly quickly. Great strike there in the center, 0-2.
Yeah, Bobcats are playing up at the corners, a little bit of halfway at second, but shortstop's back.
Waiting on the 0-2 pitch. It's going to be down in the dirt. 1-2. Bases fully loaded for State College of Florida. Westfall with his 1-2 pitch in the chamber. Up against Woodward. Heavy swing and a miss. Second out inside this stretch of the third inning.
The Bobcats looking for a ground ball here. Nice two-hopper. Well, 2 outs. They don't need a double play. They just need an out. Get out of this inning, get back up to the plate, see if they can put something together offensively.
Barnes batting for the Manatees there as Westfall's pitch is going to be a ball. So 1-0 is the count. Barnes is an infielder, right-hand pitcher. 2 runs, 5 at-bats this season. Ball is down, so it's going to be 2-0.
It's a good hitter's pitch here, Robert. 2-0 count. You know, the pitcher doesn't want to throw a ball here, so you're looking middle of the plate, probably fastball since he missed with an off-speed pitch last couple. Let's see what he gets.
Westfall with 7 seconds left on the pitching clock there. Here comes it. That one's going to be a ball.
Yeah, it was a fastball, but nowhere near the zone. So 3-0 count. And if you're the Manatees, you may want to take one here and see if you can get a base on ball and a forced run in for another run.
Again, bases fully loaded here for the Manatees. They're already up 3-0. That one's going to be count as a strike, so 3-1.
3-1, but it's another pitch. You got to expect it right down the middle. Good hitter's pitch here is what you dream about when you're a hitter.
And it's going to be a ball, which means 1 run will automatically score. Bases still fully loaded. It's going to be 4-0 now. Manatees.
Good job by the Manatees there, not swinging at bad pitches. They're very disciplined at the plate.
Will Rawls, number 14, catcher, infielder, 6 hits, 3 runs for him. And we're going to have a meeting, it looks like, on the mound between the catcher, Juan Lopez, and the pitcher, Derek Westfall of PHSC. Juan Lopez now stepping out of the mound and going back to his original position.
Can't really tell if the Bobcats, yes, they do have some action in the bullpen. One good thing about the bright orange jerseys, Robert, you can see them behind that mesh out there. So there is somebody warming up for the Bobcats.
Next pitch. Going to be a ball. 1-0 is the count. Again, PHSC 6-5 entering tonight's contest. Lost 2 against St. Petersburg College. Hits that one right there. Attempted double play. Or should I say they only needed 1. Excuse me on that. But nevertheless, they retire that side. And PHSC will be on the batting side of things in just a few moments. The Manatees up 4-0. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, here in Newport Richey, Florida. Bottom of the third inning. PHSC down here. Have yet to get a score in, as Alex Rodriguez will be batting for PHSC. Top of the order here. He's a left fielder. Rodriguez, 36 at-bats, 10 hits, 14 runs. Goes right in the middle, past the pitcher. It's going to be a single for Rodriguez. Goes past the pitcher, of course, number 18. That being Trevor Ziegler now. So Braden Durfee is now in the batter's box for PHSC, the single from Rodriguez. They have someone on board. Here's the pickoff attempt by Ziegler. Doesn't get there. New pitcher for State College of Florida. It was previously Cole Dement. Now it's Trevor Ziegler. Durfee with 10 hits so far this season, as that one is a ball. 1-0 is the count.
Well, let's see if the Bobcats can get something going.
He's been struck out 9 times, but he does have a .270 batting average. Here comes the next pitch. That one is chopped to the third baseman, thrown to first in time for the out. So a 5-3 connection there. Carson Grout to Bernard Barnes gets the first out in the second half of the third inning. Excuse me.
Yeah, Grout did a good job playing that hop off the AstroTurf. If you're tuning in for the first time to the Withlacoochee River Electric Co-op Park, it's AstroTurf on the infield and natural grass on the outfield.
Sebastian, oh sorry, go ahead.
No, Grout did a good job playing that big hop on the turf. Had time, but he fired it over to first. Oh, ball in the dirt.
Ball in the dirt.
Ball in the turf. We got to say turf, not the dirt.
Turf.
We don't have dirt.
Yeah.
Either way, it's
Looks like he's coming back.
yeah, what happened? Might have been a tip ball.
Looks like it. So Barros is still went from first to second off of that out from Durfee. Barros is at second for PHSC. Number 24, Juan Lopez, is hitting.
I wonder if time was called because there's no count on the scoreboard.
Ball down there. Barros will make it. Diving in there, and PHSC will score. So Rodriguez was able to slide into home there with Barros now at third. Excuse me for the confusion there, but nevertheless, PHSC is now aboard with 1 run.
Yeah, good chance here. Great chance here to score another run with the runner at third and only 1 out.
1-0 pitch. Ball down. It's going to be 2-0.
Well, sometimes those things can get your team going. The Bobcat dugout erupted when Rodriguez came across the plate, rightly so.
Down there, still going to be 2-0. And now 3-0 after that. Barros is at third. Juan Lopez is batting. Potential walk, 3-0 pitch. Going to be a strike, so 3-1. Lopez with 43 at-bats entering tonight, 14 hits, averaging .326 this season. On-base percentage is .356.
This will be a good pitch to hit here, 3-1 count. Oh, he had one.
Full count there after the strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Sebastian Barros at third.
Lopez wants to make contact here, 3-2 count.
That one's going to be a ball, so Bobcats at the corners. Juan Lopez will be at first. Barros is at third with Vance Celeberti. I'm saying that correctly. Yes, Vance Celeberti, the first baseman. 33 at-bats, 9 runs, 10 hits entering tonight. Number 22 on the Bobcats roster, averaging .303 with a .419 on-base percentage. Lopez at first. Here comes the pitch. Goes right to a Manatee. Double play ball. Going to be in motion, and they will grab it there. And that means that we'll head to the top of the fourth inning. PHSC grabs one. It's 4-1 Manatees leading. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, here in Newport Richey, Florida. I'm Robert Lischak, joined by Bob Bade, our color commentator. PHSC down by 3, entering the top of the fourth inning. New pitcher, by the way, for PHSC, number 33, Matthew Blasina, as he throws his. It's going to be a ball up against a Manatee here. Manatees leading 4-1 so far, entering the top of the fourth inning.
Yeah, Bobcats just picked up a run. Of course, they were hoping for more, but they had that inning-ending double play. Bobcats would hope for a quick inning here and then get back up to the plate and see if they can close the gap a little bit.
2-0 is the count right now.
These Manatee hitters are very patient. They look for a good pitch to hit.
So now it's going to be 3-0, potential walk situation. Chopped.
That's going to be trouble.
To the third baseman, to first, but nowhere near. It looks like there was some, who was going to grab it first from Blasina to, of course, the third baseman, that being number 4, Rocco DiMartinez. So
that's a tough play because it's a full swing and it's like a swinging bunt. But it's even better than a bunt because you took a full swing, so the third baseman's back thinking the ball's going to get hit hard. And then it just dribbles right down the line like a perfectly placed bunt. And pitcher's got a long way to run. Then he's got to turn and throw. So no chance at all.
So 1-0 is the count here. We have the batter up for the Manatees. One manatee aboard at first base. Counts, hits one up into foul territory on the left side, but no one's able to grab that one. Cole Dement is at first. Waiting on the 1-1 delivery. Count as a strike there, 1-2. Counts with 24 at-bats, 7 runs, 5 hits entering tonight's contest. Here's a pickoff attempt. Does not work there for PHSC. Heavy swing there.
That was a big off-speed pitch for the strikeout. So good job there for the Bobcats. They've got one out here in the fourth. Runner at first. See if they can get a ground ball double play here in the inning.
Ryan Cates, the right-hand pitcher and outfielder. He's up now, number 20. Another pickoff attempt there. Does not work. Cates with 8 RBIs this season, averaging 419, on base percentage 455. 13 hits, 8 runs, 4 doubles. That one's going to be a ball. 1-0 is the count. Waiting on the pitch here by Blasina. Ball up high. Make it 2-0.
Well, the sun is no longer an issue, Robert. It's down past those trees over there beyond right field.
2-0 pitch. Called in the center for a strike. 2-1 is now the count.
Sure, the hitters feel a little bit more comfortable at the plate, not having that sun barreling in, and the catchers as well.
Next pitch, 2-1. It's going to be another ball, 3-1 now. Lopez moving to the left to get that one as it was low.
Yeah, good job by Lopez moving quick there.
Juan Lopez, catcher for PHSC, has another one there. It's going to be a walk. Grabs it on the right side now after that pitch misses the strike zone. So you have number 32, Josh Reeder. He's actually going to be up there at second. And Ryan Cates is going to be at first. With Josh Castellini drives a big one out to center field. Grabs that one. Runner's going to be on the move. The center fielder doing a great job there, that being Braden Durfee.
Yeah, that was the deepest part of the ballpark out by the flag there in center. Durfee ran back and got it. Base runner tags at second, so he's at third now with 2 outs. First and third for the Manatees.
Carson Grout, number 16, the third baseman. Now he's up to bat. You have runners at the corners, 2 outs at the top of the fourth inning. Blasino with the pitch. It's going to be a ball. Waiting on the 1-0 delivery. Looks back, winds the ball up, throws it. It's going to be a strike, evens the count. Heavy swing there. It's going to be a strike by Blasina. Count should be 1-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away here. Got to be careful, though. Grout, good hitter. Got that short porch there and right.
Ball down in the dirt.
Good play by Lopez. Saved a run there. With
2-2.
that runner at third, anything in the dirt, If you don't block it, that's going to be a run.
2 runners at the corners, 2 outs, 2-2 count with a delivery. Going to be a pickoff instead.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a good pitch to run on. It's, 3-2, it's automatic. The base runner will go at first, but 2-2, they might want to put him in motion. Make a long throw to first.
Wind up in the pitch. Ball is hit to the left, right into the Manatees dugout. So protecting on 2-2 here by Carson Grau.
Yeah, you might ask, like, why would you put him in motion? Well, a ball hit in the hole, you can't go the short way to second. Got to make that long throw to first, and you get a chance to score the run if you can beat that throw.
Next pitch, going to be a
strike.
Great job there, waiting for the delivery by
yeah,
the
that was a
official
delay.
there. Great job there by Matthew Blasina. And it's still 4-1 as we enter the bottom half of the 4th inning. The sun is going down, but it is just getting started. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, here in Newport Richey, Florida. I'm Robert Lischak, joined by Bob Bade. PHSC, of course, they're down here by 3. Manatees leading 4-1 at the bottom of the 4th inning. Going to be a ball. Waiting on the next pitch here. That's chopped to the second baseman. Trying to get it to first, but unfortunately nothing happens there.
Yeah, Greenberg legged that one out. I think they would probably score that an error on the scoreboard. They haven't put it up there yet, though. Got 4 hits for the Bobcats, 1 run, 6 hits for the Manatees, and 4 runs. 4-1 Manatees.
So Greenberg with that single, and it means that Rocco D. Martinez is now up, third baseman, number 4 on the Bobcats roster. Waiting for the pitch. Ball hit up into foul territory. That goes past, of course, the dugout over here, and you can hear the little kids saying ball.
Yeah, there's a big race on for that baseball. Now they got to give that back. Yep. They just want to get the ball.
Looks like there's a new pitcher too for State College of Florida, that being number 2 Daniel Norbeck. He's now in for the Manatees. 2-1 count right now.
Good start to the fourth inning for the Bobcats. Runner at first, 2-1 count.
Greenberg at first, wind up pitch. Ball hit up high to shallow left field. Who's going to grab it? Looks like it's picked up by the left fielder. Shortstop kind of ducked below him.
Yeah, he gave way. That must have been a late call by the left fielder. It was
Dominic Woodward
yeah,
grabbed it there.
It was a major league fly ball there.
Big one there. Waiting on the pitch here by Ball is still in motion. Ball is still in play. Greenberg will make it to third.
Well, we got a little something going here for the Bobcats. Runner at third, only 1 out.
So DeMarnez was out from that fly ball. Then it's Kelvin Perez, I should say, excuse me, who's now up at the batter's box. You have that moment there where now Greenberg is at third. Just a little recap there. Ball down in the dirt there. Count's going to be at 1-1.
Good play by Reeder there, the catcher for Manatee, saving a run on that ball in the dirt.
Kelvin Reyes swings on that one. Goes back. It's 1-2 now. So you have a Bobcat at third base. 1 out. 4-1 is the score. Waiting on the pitch.
Another one in the dirt. Good block.
Ball's down there. Count is even 2-2. Wind up and pitch.
Nice.
And that's going to be straight down the center. 1 run will score, that being Greenberg. A single for PHSC, and they cut the lead by 2. The batting ability by Kelvin Perez Reyes with that single out to center.
Yeah, he hit that one square. That had to feel really good for Kelvin Perez. All right, Giovanni Castellano up now. Bobcats down by 2. Runner at first.
You have Reyes at first, as you said. Castellano, the infielder, waiting for the pitch. That one's also down in the dirt, so it should be 1-0. 14 at-bats entering tonight. 3 runs, 5 hits. He's been struck out 3 times, but he has a .357 batting average. Waiting on the next one there by Norbeck. Evens at 1-1. Hit column still looking pretty similar. PHSC, it looks like they're only down by 1. And there's a deep ball that goes, I believe, out of play from the right side. Yep. Thought it was going to be a potential game changer. So 1-2 count right now. Castellano waiting for the pitch. That one's going to be a ball. Count is even 2-2 by Norbeck.
Keep sending pictures to my friends and family of the
World
ring,
Series
the
ring.
World Series ring.
Beautifully designed ring, by the
Yeah.
way. It's going to be a ball, so 3-2, full count.
Of course, all these teams still early in the year dreaming about the World Championship that could be for 2026.
Perez Reyes at first, waiting for the pitch. Going to run for it, and they grab it for that steal there. Reyes is now at second base from the steal.
Yep, Castellano at first with the walk. And we'll go back to the top of the order.
With
This
Alex Rodriguez.
should be Alex Rodriguez, yep.
Waiting for the pitch by Norbeck. That one swung and hit to the right side, out of play. Count is 0-1. So yes, Perez Reyes is at second. Of course, at first is Giovanni Castellano, and Alex Rodriguez is now batting, waiting for the 0-1 pitch. There's a deep ball. Shallow center field. Ball is picked up for the out. Ball will be thrown to the shortstop, but they will not move on that particular one there. So that means that number 20, Braden Durfee, who just committed to Kansas, by the way, outfielder, averaging .278 this season, 10 hits, will be up against Norbeck. 2 Bobcats, one on second, one on first. 4-2 game. There's a ball that's up and high out to the right side. Who's going to pick it up? Be picked up there by the right fielder, that being Ryan Cates. So 4-2 is the score as we now enter the top of the 5th inning. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, here in Newport Richey, Florida. I'm Robert Lichchak, joined by Bob Bade. Manatees up here 4-2 with number 9, Holden Bronner, up to bat for the Manatees. Blasina still pitching for Pasco-Hernando, number 33. Blasina's pitch going to be wide. It's going to be 1-0. 1 ball, 0 strikes. The Manatees with 6 hits so far in this game. Ball is down low, so make it 2-0.
Yeah, big difference in the game. As you mentioned, Robert, they've got 4 runs on 6 hits, the Manatees do, and they've scored a couple of runs on 2-out hits. And the Bobcats 2 runs on 5 hits.
Swings on that one heavy. It's going to be a strike. 2-1 is now the count.
So the difference maker, really, the Bobcats haven't come up with those 2-out hits. They've had some runners in scoring position with 2 outs, but Manatees have.
There's a ball that goes right to the pitcher. He drops it, throws to first. It's still going to be in time.
Good job.
Great play there by Matthew Blasina to the first baseman, that being Vance Celeberti. Of course, that's a 1-3 play. As we get the next batter in here, that being Dominic Woodward. Number 27. Now there's going to be a meeting on the mound.
I think they want to make sure he's okay. He did get hit. But Matthew did a good job there, not panicking. He took his time, found the ball, and made a good strong throw to first. They're going to take a look at it.
Woodward is next for State College of Florida, 1 for 2. Blasina with 24 pitches so far.
Well, like our little, what is this? Like,
So this
what do
is-
you got going here, Robert?
This is Game Changer. It's one of those baseball apps that they use for the baseball team. Recently got it. It was for final score purposes, but I thought it'd be really helpful for the broadcast and gives us new data, some insight. Of course, tells us the score and, of course, who's up to bat, along with the pitching changes, so we get some clarity, especially throughout the broadcast.
Yeah, very nice. I like it.
As the sun sets here,
Of course, they added some bleachers out here in the outfield.
of course, that would be the imaginary
Let's-
baseball field. Have some bleachers out there. That might be an interesting ballpark experience. 1-0 is the count there. It's going to be a strike. Evens at 1-1.
Well, that center field area is very popular for people with dogs. They like to go up there and let their dogs run around a little bit. None today, though. I don't see anybody out there tonight.
Next pitch. Ball hit up high to the left side, but that's going to be out of play. Woodward, a freshman,
We need the little kids on that ball.
Yeah.
Where are they? There they go.
27 at-bats, 8 runs, 9 hits, 1 double, 1 triple. He's got 4 home runs this season. Waiting on the 1-2 pitch. Ball goes back, protecting on 1 and 2. Ball hit up to center field. Durfee trying to grab it. There's a run for the ball. Deep dive, unable to grab it. Left fielder will throw it to the interior, and that's going to be a double for Woodward.
Good effort there by Durfee, but couldn't come up with it. And the Manatees now have a runner in scoring position with only 1 out here in the 5th. They've really threatened almost every inning, Robert.
It seems
the
like
Manatees have. No easy innings.
Oh, so you have number 27, Dominic Woodward, again, from that double. He's at second. Of course, you have Bernard Barnes, the first baseman. Now he's going to be batting. 7 hits combined so far for the Manatees, as here's the pitch, and that one's going to be a strike by Blasina.
See the field lights taking full effect now, Robert.
Chopped to the third baseman, thrown to first. And now here's a attempt there, our stolen base by number 27, Woodward. He grabs it successfully, so there's 1 out on that particular play, but Woodward able to get to third this time around. Connection from the third baseman to the first baseman, of course, that being Rocco DiMartinez. And then first base, of course, Vance Celeberti for the first particular part of that play. So 2 outs here inside this portion of the 5th inning.
Yeah, I like what Rocco did on that throw back from first base. He came off the bag. There was no chance to get the base runner, but he came off the bag and caught that ball in the air instead of possibly short hopping it and not coming up with it.
Will Rawls is batting now. That ball goes back. So it should be a 0-2 count, which it is. So 0 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out in this portion of the 5th inning. We have a Manatee at third. Here comes the next pitch. That one's down in the dirt here. No one's going to make a move.
Yep, good job by Lopez. Kept the ball in front of him. So the little people, Robert, have split up. There's some little people on the right and the left, and they're getting balls on both sides.
It's maximum teamwork to see who can get those baseballs. Maximum coverage.
They've got everything strategically operated
divide
here
and conquer
for these foul balls.
Blasina, wind up, 1-2 pitch. That one also down low. Count should be even, 2-2. Rawls with 19 at-bats, 6 hits, 3 runs. That one going to be a ball as well. So full count, 3-2. Potential walk situation. Woodward at third base. Here comes the pitch. That one's down, and it's going to be a walk. Rawls will be heading to first base. Woodward still at third. Runners at the corners.
So the Manatees not done here in the 5th inning. They've got 2 runners on.
Blasino with 36 pitches so far in his turn.
Josh Reeder stepping in for the Manatees.
1 for 2, number 32 on the roster here. Swings on that one heavy. It's going to be a base hit out to right field. Another run will score, and it's going to be a 5-2 game. Manatees leading by 3.
Another run, Robert, and another 2-out hit to produce that run. That's the 3rd one for the Manatees. And that's the difference in the game. 5-2, and Manatees have had 3 2-out hits for RBIs.
Rawls will be at second base. Reeder at first. As Counts will now be in for the Manatees. Pitch. Ball is clipped to the back, so it's going to be a 0-1 count. Matty Counts takes that one in. Again, Matty Counts, 24 at-bats, 7 runs, 5 hits. He's batting .208, on-base percentage .269. Counts even 1-1 right now. Waiting for the 1-1 pitch. Ball will be out of play just barely past the first baseman. Again, Rawls is at second. Reeder is at first, as Counts will wait for the next pitch by Blasino. One-two pitch. Swings heavy, and that's going to be a strike. Struck him out, retires the side here. Manatees add another. They lead by 3, 5-2. The Bobcats will be hitting. Manatees will be pitching. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, here in New Perici, Florida. I'm Robert Lischak. The bottom of the 5th inning. It's 5-2 right now. Manatees leading by 3 against the Bobcats. As we get the next pitch here in the bottom. High ball to right field. It will be picked up by the right fielder. That being, of course, Ryan Cates, number 20. Grabs that one.
Yeah, looks like Barrios hit that off the end of the bat a little bit. Didn't get all that one.
Could change things here, but here's Juan Lopez now. Number 24, the catcher for PHSC. Waiting on the pitch here. That ball goes back into foul territory, so it's going to be an 0-1 count. They have to correct the out column over there on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they're already giving us 3 outs. The inning would be over.
Yeah. Now let's make it 4 outs just to, Sun's going down fully here. Lights brighter than ever. Lopez waiting for the pitch. That one goes out of play.
I like the backdrop of the trees, Robert. Some people have the city, landscape of the city, but
There's something nice about it.
yeah, the trees look nice in the background.
Norbeck with a 1-2 delivery coming your way. Here comes the next pitch. Ball chopped to third baseman, thrown to first. In time.
Ooh,
Juan
close
Lopez surprised on that call. So the third baseman, that being, of course, Carson Grout, able to throw it to the first baseman, Bernard Barnes, for a great 5-3 connection. Gets Lopez out. As we have number 22, Vance Celeberti now, the first baseman batting for PHSC. It's going to be a ball, so 1-0. Norbeck with the pitch. Ball goes out of play. Chopped to the dugout, the PHSC dugout to the right. Celeberti averaging .303 this season. He's been struck out 6 times, but has 8 RBIs and 10 hits. Norbeck with the delivery of that 1-1. It's going to be a strike, so now 1-2.
And Norbeck really throwing strikes here in this 5th inning.
Norbeck with 27 pitches so far in his turn. Celeberti 0 for 2. Right to the second baseman, thrown to first in time. That will retire the side here as we now go to the top of the 6th inning. 5-2 is the score. Manatees leading by 3. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, here in New Perucci, Florida. I'm Robert Lischak, joined by Bob Bate here on this nice evening of baseball action. Manatees lead 5-2 as we have a new pitcher for PHSC, Michael Halfpenny, number 21. Halfpenny's first pitch, going to be a ball, 1-0. Ryan Cates, number 20, is batting for the Manatees here. Cates with 31 at-bats coming into tonight, 8 runs, 13 hits, as he gets one that goes over, and it's going to be a base hit out to center right field. A single for Cates there.
A good piece of hitting by Cates, going right back up the middle, right where it came from. And another good start for the Manatees. They've really threatened, Robert, every inning. It's been a chore to get them out.
9 hits as of right now for the Manatees compared to the Bobcats 5. Josh Castellini, or Lonnie, I should say, number 25. He's batting next. He's the shortstop. Castellani, of course, 9 runs, 10 hits, 5 doubles so far this season. Cates, he's at first. Castellani, he's 0 for 3. As the count will be even now, 1-1 after that ball by Halfpenny.
Yeah, with these left-handed hitters, Robert, when you have a runner at first and the first baseman has to hold him on, it creates a big hole there between first and second baseman.
1-1 delivery. That's going to be a strike, so 1-2 now.
And especially with the turf, the turf, if you can hit the ball pretty decent, you get that ball to scoot right through a hole.
Castellani waiting for the pitch by Halfpenny. Manatee at first. Here's a stolen attempt there, and there's going to be a great play by number 16, Kelvin Perez, the shortstop, able to get Cates out.
Yeah,
Great
Perez
job.
looked like he came from left field to make the tag. He was running full speed when he caught the ball. Nice throw by Lopez. Right on the money, even though nobody was there.
So now number 25. Is that number? Yeah, number 25. Josh Castellini is still up on the batter's box.
Yep, 2-2 count.
2-2 count. Ball down low. So full count it should be 3-2.
The fans putting on their jackets. It's getting a little cool out there. The little people have grouped up here, Robert, on the left side of the bleachers.
Always want to give that development. 3-2 full count. Ball goes back, protecting there.
Of course, they're staying warm, chasing the balls, getting their wind sprints in.
Castellani waiting for Halfpenny's 9th pitch. 3-2 delivery. It's going to be a walk.
Good at bat for Castellani. Boy, he fell behind early and he just kept working the count and gets a base on balls here. So Manatee's got a runner back on first with 1 out.
Third baseman Carson Grout is now up to bat, number 16 on the roster.
Yeah, Grout's had a good night today.
Waiting on the pitch by Halfpenny. Winds it up, throws it. It's going to be a ball.
Grout's 2 for 3 on the evening. Thanks to Game Changer, I can read that there. I like our little Game Changer iPad here.
Absolutely, yeah. Game Changer is a great piece of software. It's going to be another ball there, so 2-0 is now the count. Castellani's at first for the Manatees here. Grout, again, 2 for 3 tonight. Halfpenny has thrown 10 pitches. Now here comes his 11th. Another ball, so 3-0. 3 balls, 0 strikes, 1 out. Waiting on the move here by Halfpenny. Winds up the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. So 3-1 now.
See if the Bobcats can get a ground ball, turn 2, and come back up to hit.
Wind up the pitch. Deep swing there, unable to grab the ball. Full count, 3-2. Next pitch, and it's going to be a ball down low on the left side, and Grout will move to first with Castellani now to second. It means that number 9, Holden Browner, is now batting for the Manatees.
And Manatees have been very patient at the plate. They've waited for their pitch, even sometimes with 2 strikes. And they've earned their way with a couple of walks in this game as well.
Browner 1 for 3. in tonight's game. Here's the strike there. Counts 0-1.
Of course, we said Manatees are hitting, what, 292 as a team.
292 on base percentage, 361. 9 games this season for them. There's a ball. Counts even 1-1. 9 hits for the Manatees here tonight. PHSC with 5. Manatees leading by 3. Wind up and the pitch. Gonna be a strike. 1-2 now.
Good pitch there, right on the inside corner. That's a tough pitch for a left-handed hitter.
Pitch by Halfpenny. That's going to be a ball. So counts even now, 2-2. Again, PHSC coming in to tonight, 6-5, hoping to achieve their 7th win very early this season. Ball is down there. Count's going to be 3-2, full count. Bronner waiting for the pitch by Halfpenny. Castellani and Grout both on base. And that's going to be right to the left fielder. A great out there by Alex Rodriguez.
Good play by Rodriguez.
Bronner is out as Grout and Castellani retreats to their respective positions, of course, in second and first base. 2 outs here as we have number 27, Dominic Woodward. Woodward, 27 at-bats, 8 runs, 9 hits so far this season. 2 for 3. Halfpenny swings it, goes to the shortstop. Going to be thrown to first in time.
Good defense there by the Bobcats to close out that inning with no further damage. It remains 5-2 Manatees, but the Bobcats coming up to hit.
Yep, we'll be right back as we enter the bottom of the 6th. Welcome back, everyone, here in Newport Richey, Florida, as we enter the bottom of the 6th inning. 5-2 is the score as we have a new pitcher here, that being number 5, Vincent Cook of the Manatees. Michael Greenberg, number 26 for PHSC. He is batting 0 for 2 tonight. Wind up in the pitch, right to the shortstop, thrown to first in time.
Why these infielders, they love the turf. They tend to get those really nice hops.
Castellani threw it to Bernard Barnes for a great play, 6-3 for the first out of the bottom of the 6th inning. As now we have Rocco Diamarninas, the third baseman, number 4 for PHSC. That one goes back and out of play. Waiting on the next pitch here by Cook. 0-1 is the count. Cook throws it up high. Count's going to be even, 1-1. One count. Ball is up high to deep left field, but it's going to go out of play. That was a big bomb right there. It just could not hold on and lean to the right.
Yeah, and here on the ballpark, the visitor side, that's their bullpen over there, so they have to kind of scatter when a ball's hit down that way. Bobcats have their bullpen beyond the right field fence. You might be able to see a little bit of movement back there.
Diamarninas with 3 hits coming into tonight. 1 for 2. Cook, his next pitch, 1-2 count. Wait, he's going to stop there. Was expecting it.
Oh, we might have a clock violation here. Yeah, we are. So that'll be an automatic ball, right? Yeah.
Yes, it will be.
Well, there's the shot, not the shot clock,
Clock.
the pitch clock. I
Pitch
guess.
clock. So yes, that means it will be 2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes after the shot clock pitcher clock violation.
Nice.
And there's a
Piece
deep
of hitting.
ball to left field, left center. Diamarninas pushing for second. Ball is not going to be in time. A double there. Goes past the shortstop above him. Great job there by Rocco Diamarninas with a double.
Yeah, Diamarninas hit that really nice. He's going to be pretty happy with that at bat. Let's see if Kelvin Perez can knock him in here with 1 out in the 6th.
Kelvin Perez, number 16, the shortstop.
Bobcats down by 3, 6th inning, getting a little late.
Waiting for Cook's pitch here. He looks back at second base, then looks in front. The windup, the pitch, tipped by the catcher as Diamarninas will head to third now.
Well, that's big. Now he can score on a fly ball or a ground ball. You don't need a hit to score on this runner at third and 1 out. For the Bobcats, you'd like to pick up 1 here in the 6th, Robert, because you start getting into the late innings. You know, you want to be down by maybe 1, 2 at the most, because we haven't seen any home runs tonight, but as long as you can keep the deficit to 1 or 2 runs, it seems like you're always 1 swing away from tying the ball game up.
Kelvin Perez sitting with a 1-0 count against Cook after that tipped ball from the catcher.
Inside.
That's going to be 2-0. Ball there, 2-0 count.
Good count to hit on here.
Wind up in the pitch. Ball hit up high,
Gee, that's not going to be deep enough.
but it's going to be shallow, picked up there by the shortstop.
Yeah, you like to get a fly ball there, but that's not anywhere near deep enough to tag up and go. Now the Bobcats will need a 2-out hit again. See if they can get their first one of the night.
So
Manatees have had their share, Robert. That's why they lead 5-2. But the Bobcats have not yet come through with a 2-out hit to score a run. Let's see if they can do it here.
Perez walks back to the dugout after that fly out from left. Diamarninas is still at third. 2 outs here. Cook with the pitch. That one's going to be a ball. Giovanni Castellano is batting for PHSC. Infielder with 14 at-bats, 3 runs and 5 hits entering tonight's contest. Wind up in the pitch. And that one's going to be another ball, so 2-0 should be the count.
2-0 count. Cook's doing a good job, though, moving the ball around. He's gone outside twice here. Let's see if he comes back inside.
Castellano 0 for 1. Cook with 11 pitches so far in his turn. Here comes the windup. And that one's going to be another ball, so 3-0. Potential walk situation. Wind up here in the pitch, 3-0 count. That's going to be a strike, so 3-1 now.
If the inning continues, top of the order for the Bobcats, Rodriguez on deck.
Wind up in the pitch. Going to be a strike, full count, 3-2.
So Cook working his way back to a full count. 3-2, 2 outs. Oh,
swings on that one. A nasty, nasty strike. And that will end this portion of the inning. As now we head to the top of the 7th. 5-2, 3-run game, I should say. Excuse me. Manatees still on top. Welcome back, everyone, here in Newport Richey, Florida. I'm Robert Lischak, joined by Bob Bate, our color commentator. 5-2 is the score, a 3-run lead for the Manatees at the top of the 7th inning. PHSC, of course, down by 3. So we get the windup in the pitch. That's going to be a ball, so the count's going to be 1-0.
Yeah, 5-2 Manatees. You don't want to go down any more runs than they are now. So the Bobcats looking to get a quick inning here. That's been a tough task, though. These Manatees have threatened in every inning.
2-0 is now the count there. Barnes is batting for the Manatees. He's 0 for 2, number 8 on the Manatees roster, by the way. Halfpenny with the windup. There's a deep ball right into the right portion of the field, picked up there by the right fielder, that being Sebastian Barros for the first out on top of the 7th inning. So that fly out there will result in Rawls, number 14 of the Manatees, to be at the batter's box. But there's going to be a meeting on the mound here with Lyndon Coleman and all the infield players. Looks like they're going to be changing pitchers. So after 25 pitches, potentially, after 25 pitches, number 21, Michael Halfpenny, will be back inside the dugout here as we're going to get a new pitcher. So we'll be right back with the update here. Still 5-2 in the top of the 7th inning. Welcome back, everyone, here in Newport Richey, Florida. I'm Robert Lischak. Update here for you. New pitcher for PHSC. That's going to be, of course, number 12, Evan Alwine, right-hand pitcher. He's up against Rawls of the Manatees, who's 0 for 1.
Alwan, 8.2 innings pitched. Robert, 8 hits, 5 walks, 5 Ks in those 8 innings.
2-0 is the count. Now here's another one. Heavy swing, nothing but dead air. It's going to be 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. PHSC down by 3. Alwine with the pitch there, and that one picked up by Lopez, and it's going to be 3-1 now. 3 balls, 1 strike. Wind up in the pitch. It's going to be a walk. So Rawls will head to first base there as we get the next batter for the Manatees. Number 32, Josh Reeder. Catcher.
It'll be Reeder and then back to the top of the order for the Manatees. Like we said, no easy innings when you're facing the Manatees. They've had runners on every inning.
Number 32 for the Manatees. Reeder's 2 for 3 as we get the windup here. Ball is up high. It's going to be 1-0. 13 at-bats, 1 run, 3 hits entering tonight. He has a double. He's batting .231. Rawls at first base. Alwine with the pitch. Ball thrown as Rawls tries to go to third. And he will successfully grab that. He stole second base, then third base. So now you have Rawls at third base after some heavy running.
Another great chance for the Manatees. 1 out, runner at third.
Reeder
looking to pick up another run. Of course, if you're the Manatees, you want to keep tacking on runs. Make it more difficult for the Bobcats to come back.
2-0 pitch, or 1-1 pitch, I should say. They corrected the scoreboard. 1-1 pitch. Now that's going to become a 1-2 pitch. Excuse for the difficulty there. Alwine with his 7th pitch. That one chopped to the shortstop, thrown to first in time as the Manatees able to get another run there. It's going to be 6-2. So Reeder with that ground out. Raw is able to get to home, and now they're leading by 4. Goes back to the top of the order with number 28, Matty Counts. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Wind up in the pitch. Swung on that. It's going to be a strike, so 0-2. Again, 2 outs here, top of the 7th inning. The Manatees lead by 4 now. Wind up, the pitch. Ball hit back and out of play. So protecting on 0-2. Wind up in the pitch. Ball is down in the dirt. Be 1-2. The Manatees have had 65 runs this season as a team. Again, 9 home runs as a team. As we get the next pitch, that one is also down in the dirt. Counts even 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 out. Triple twos in the top of the 7th inning. Alwine with the windup and pitch, and that one's going to be a ball, so full count.
Bobcats really got the gold uniforms going on tonight, Robert. Did they have these last year?
I think they did, yes. Obviously, they had the black uniforms, white uniforms. That one is chopped and goes out of play. But, yes, they have a variety of uniforms, and obviously there's that potential rebrand going on. with the Bobcats as well. So potential future new uniforms for all of our athletics in the nearby future, phasing that out in 2026. Chopped to the second baseman, thrown to first in time to retire the side. So it's 6-2. The Manatees add another run, 4-run lead as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, here in New Perici, Florida. Bottom of the 7th inning. The top of the order now for PHSC, Alex Rodriguez. Again, number 3 on the Bobcats roster. New pitcher, by the way, for the Manatees, that being Baden Wallace.
Yeah, Bobcats got to get something going. Top of the order is a good spot to be in. They got 9 outs left. So let's see if the Bobcats can string some hits together, put together a big inning.
Rodriguez is 1 for 3 in tonight's game. Wind up in the pitch. It's going to be a strike. So 0-1 is the count. PHSC coming back after a 2-game losing streak against the Titans of St. Petersburg College. That one chopped and went out of play. So the count's 0-2.
I saw that. They lost 2 close games, though, right?
It was
doubleheader.
Very, very close games for PHSC.
Well, it's early in the year. You want to be playing your best baseball, obviously, late in the year when hopefully if you get into the postseason.
You have to think about the conference. Usually whoever wins the conference will hold the regional tournament in the Sun Lakes Conference. That one is going to be a base hit deep to left field for extra bases there by Rodriguez. He's going for 2. He'll stop there. It's a double.
A good piece of hitting there by Rodriguez.
On a 2-2 count.
If you're the Bobcats, you want to just keep putting base runners on. Down by 4. So right now you can't hit a 4-run homer. You only got a runner on second.
Durfee will now be batting up next, number 20 on the roster, the outfielder. 0 for 2 in tonight's contest. Waiting on Wallace's pitch here. Looks back. 0-0 count. Going to be a ball. 1-0.
Bobcats want to be patient. Make sure they get a good pitch. Of course, you'll take a base on ball as well.
PHSC with 7 hits so far in this game. Another one that's sharpened down.
They just got to keep stacking base hits and walks. Anything to get on base. They got to stack a few of those back to back.
2 balls, 0 strikes. Here comes the next pitch. Ball is up high, very shallow in the infield. Who's going to grab it? Called for... No, it's going to be down on the ground. No one grabs it.
Well, that's an interesting hit in the box score.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that Houston Astros and A's game where no one in the interior of the A's got the ball, and the Houston Astros won that game. But it's exactly like that situation. First baseman Bernard Barnes unable to do anything with that. Durfee at first base now after that bizarre single.
Yeah, and you couldn't ask for a better start for the Bobcats here in the 7th. You got 2 runners on, no outs.
Sebastian Barros is now batting for PHSC, number 3 on the batting order, number 1 on the roster, the right fielder, waiting for the 0-1 pitch. That one chopped, thrown to second, to first. No, it will not be a double play. Is that my assumption here? Yes.
Yes, they got the force at second, Robert. He actually faked through it to first and then wheeled to see if the guy at third was going to be, not paying attention, but he was. So first and third for the Bobcats, 1 out.
You have Juan Lopez now, number 24. He's batting next for PHSC.
Got good power here at the plate with Lopez. Got 3 home runs already this year.
Barros and Rodriguez at the corners. Called a strike there, so 0-1 is the count.
Boy, if Lopez could get hold of one here, Robert, they would only be down by 1.
Lopez, 3 home runs, 16 RBIs. Swings on that heavy down low. It's going to be 0-2.
He wanted that one there.
14 hits and 43 at-bats entering tonight. He's 1 for 2. Waiting on the 0-2 delivery by Wallace. Wind up, and the pitch. Swings, a strikeout in dominant fashion by Wallace.
Wallace really went after Lopez there, and he got him. That was a big at-bat.
Vance Celeberti will now be batting for PHSC. First baseman with 9 runs and 10 hits. He's 0 for 3 tonight.
Now, Celeberti's got home run power, especially here at home with that short porch there and right.
Going to be a ball, so 1-0. Waiting on the 1-0 delivery. Hits the back of the fence. Count's going to be even, 1-1. One pitch. Ball is hit up high, but it's in shallow territory in the infield. Pitcher's going to call for it, grabs it, and that will retire at the side. Throws the ball down in excitement there. Unable to do anything with that opportunity for PHSC as we head now to the next part of the game, the top of the 8th inning. PHSC down by 4, 6-2 Manatees leading. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, here at the top of the 8th inning. PHSC down by 4, 6-2. Manatees leading as we have a new pitcher, number 5, Colton Cloud, for the Bobcats here. Cates is batting for State College of Florida. He's 2 for 3 tonight, as that's going to be a strike, so 0-1 is the count.
Yeah, this is Colton's third appearance. Only 1 inning pitched so far this year. Gave up 2 hits and some walks in that 1 inning.
Good strike there. Count's going to be 0-2. Of course, tomorrow we have a basketball game for PHSC at the West Campus as well. We'll be broadcasting that. I'll be broadcasting that game at 7 p.m. Eastern. Basketball wrapping up their season quite soon with the regional tournament coming up. They're hoping to have some good seat placement as they head to Jacksonville on the 27th and 28th. Wind up in the pitch here. That one's going to be in the dirt. Count's going to be 1-2.
Yeah, we're just talking about how exciting the basketball games are, Robert.
It's been quite exciting to see a lot of the great athletes for the men's basketball program. Awesome coach, Phil Gaffney, with a wealth of experience and a new first-year team and a new era. 1-2 pitch. Going to be a ball. Count is even, 2-2. Two-two pitch. Ball is going to be out of play. Protecting on 2-2 there for Cates.
Manatees have done a great job at the plate. 6 runs on 9 hits, but not all hits are equal. They've had a lot of big hits when they needed them.
2-2 pitch. Ball is down low. Full count now, 3-2.
They've been patient at the plate too when they've needed to, and they've earned some walks, and you know they've really produced some good innings.
Bobcats hoping to stay strong on the pitching side of things, as that's going to be a ball. Cates will now head to first from that walk there.
Bring up Josh Castellani, the number 3 hitter.
Yes, the infielder with 28 at-bats entering tonight. 9 runs, 10 hits, 7 RBIs, batting .357 this season. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Cloud with his 8th pitch in the chamber. Ball over the head of the shortstop. Extra bases here. And they'll stop at third and second base. Cates will be going to third, while Castellani will be going to second.
Yeah, once again, the Manatees just putting pressure on the Bobcats. Every inning, it seems like they have threatened to score or have scored. Great opportunity here to tack on a few more with no outs and runners at second and third.
A double there by Castellani means that 2 are aboard, as we have Carson Grout now. Grout, 2 for 3 tonight. Swings on that one heavy, nothing but air. It's 0-1 now. Grout with 34 at-bats this season, 8 runs, 8 hits, 2 doubles. Been struck out 10 times entering tonight's contest. Wind up in the pitch by Cloud. That one goes down. It's going to be 1-1. One strike, 1 ball, nobody out. Top of the 8th inning, 2 men aboard for the Manatees here. Cloud with the windup. Ball chopped, picked up by the second baseman, thrown to first in time, but 1 run will score. That being, of course, number 20, Ryan Cates. And they tack on another. The Manatees now leading 7-2.
Good job by there, Carson Grout. Driving in the run, just all he had to do is hit it. Put his bat on the ball and drove it a run in.
We have number 9 now, Holden Bronner, the outfielder and left-hand pitcher, now batting for the Manatees. 1 for 4 tonight. Ball hit up in shallow territory, grabbed by the second baseman for the second out.
It's a big out there for the Bobcats. Now they can push the infield back. They were up there for Bronner, but now they can go back with 2 outs. Dominic Woodward is up, the left fielder for the Manatees.
Castellani's still at third base there. 2 outs, waiting for the delivery by Cloud. Wind up in the pitch. Ball out of play into foul territory. Woodward 2 for 4 tonight. Number 27 on the roster. 27 at-bats with 8 runs and 9 hits this season entering tonight's game. 0-1 pitch. Ball hit up to left field, and that will go down for extra bases. Woodward churning to second, and he'll get it there for a double as Castellani will head home. It's now 8-2. The 11th hit for the Manatees here, and they tack on more.
Yeah, the 11th hit and another 2-out hit to drive in a run. The Manatees have done a great job of that all night.
We'll have Bernard Barnes now, the first baseman. He'll be batting for the Manatees here. Woodward at second base after that RBI double. Wind up in the pitch now. Swings on that one. Unable to hit the ball there. It's going to be a 1 count. Bobcats got to limit the offensive opportunities here to get back on the hitting side of things. At the bottom of the 8th inning, ball down in the dirt. Count's going to be even 1-1.
Manatees with a 6-run lead now over the Bobcats.
Hits that one, and that's going to go down for extra bases on the left side. Woodward will head home.
Make that a 7-run lead now for the Manatees.
As Barnes heads to first, a RBI single, and it's 9-2. Manatees dominating this top of the 8th inning stretch.
Yeah, they've done it all night, Robert. They've really hit the ball well and been smart at the plate, been disciplined, take pitches that they don't like, and when they do like one, they hit it.
Rawls is now batting for the Manatees here. Number 14 as he takes a strike. Barnes at first base after that RBI single. Rawls 0 for 1 tonight. 3 runs and 6 hits. Ball in the dirt there. 0-2 is the count.
That pitch clock, Robert, is I bet you the umpire is controlling that, right?
I would assume so, but I have no necessarily deep knowledge on that. But that's going to be a great strike. Retires the top of the 8th inning. PHSC down 9-2. Manatees in control. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, here in Newport Richey, Florida. I'm Robert Lischak, joined by Bob Bade, new pitcher in the bottom of the 8th inning, that being number 44, Abel Martin of the Manatees. As the Bobcats here hoping to get some sort of rally going as they're down here by 7. It's going to be a ball there, 1-0.
This is Martin's third appearance on the year, only a couple innings pitched. A lot of pitchers used tonight by both teams.
Greenberg is batting for PHSC, number 26 on the roster. Here comes the windup there. Ball is hit up heavy to the right side. Back. And that one is going to be caught by the right fielder. Could not see from my view there, but it was caught by Ryan Cates, a fly out for the first out. And that means Rocco D. Martinez, number 4, the third baseman, is now up here for PHSC. 2 for 3 tonight. Waiting on the pitch there. Swings on that one. Did he go? No.
Yeah, D. Martinez has had a good night. 2 out of 3. Let's see if he can do something here in the 8th. Bobcats need base runners desperately. Down to their last 5 outs.
Has 1 RBI this season entering tonight's game. Here comes the windup there. A ball up in shallow center. 3 Manatees calling for it. That one will be grabbed by the center fielder for the second out. Matty Counts will grab it there. 2 quick outs. As now we have our next Bobcat up there, Kelvin Perez, number 16 on the roster here. 1 for 3 tonight.
For the Manatees, Abel Martin's doing exactly what they want him to do. Throw strikes.
Getting the call there, and that was a strike, so 2-1 count, 2 balls, 1 strike. But
yeah, throw strikes, let the Bobcats put it in play. You've seen a couple of at-bats with fly balls for outs, and all of a sudden it's 2 outs in the 8th inning. 1 more to retire the side.
wind up in the pitch. Ball up high. It's going to be a ball. 3-1 now. 3 balls, 1 strikes. 2 out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Swings on that one heavy. And it's going to be a 3-2 count. Full count here from that last strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes here. Martin with his 9th pitch coming up. It looks like they are adjusting the scoreboard here.
Yeah. I didn't think I missed that much, Robert, when I looked down at my stat sheet. But it is 2-2 now with 2 outs in the 8th.
They readjusted the full count from 3-2 back to 2-2 now on the official scoreboard over here to the right. Here's the windup in the pitch. Ball hit up in the air. Ball will be picked up there, I believe, by the first baseman to retire the side. That being Bernard Barnes, as we now head to the top of the 9th inning. PHSC on their last hopes. It's 9-2 Manatees in full control. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, here as we are at the top of the ninth inning. PHSC down 9-2 against the Manatees. I'm joined by Bob Bade and PHSC on their last hopes here for this game. The windup and the pitch here as that one is hit up high and will be grabbed by the right fielder for the out, that being Sebastian Barros. Colton Cloud still on the mound for PHSC as we have number 24. Looks like it's number 24 from the jersey here. Might be a new player entering the lineup.
If it's 24, that would be...
Looks like Kalen Heath.
Yeah, Kalen Heath for the Manatees. See if we can get some stats on Kalen for you.
Infielder with 8 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 RBI. That one's going to be a strike, so 0-1 is the count. Cloud with the windup here. Swings heavy. Another good strike. It should be 0-2 now.
Yeah, our scoreboard's had a little delay in the last couple innings. It should be 0-2.
0-2 pitch. Ball is down. Should be 1-2. Oh. They're moving it to 2-2 now. We apologize. Swing heavy there, but it's a live ball. Lopez to the first baseman in time for the out. Connection there from Lopez to Celeberti. That being a great play there. 2-3 play for the second out. Cates is now up for the Manatees. 2 for 3 tonight. Swings on that one. Going to be a strike.
This might be another... This is Kyle Vaughn, I think, number 22, that might be pinch hitting.
Looking here just to make sure. Looks like you're correct. 22. I apologize. Getting that. It's Kyle Vaughn. Yes, he has had 5 at-bats. No real data on him. On base percentage is 167, however. So number 22, he is in on this lineup. On the batting order here. Again, 9-2 is the score. 12 combined hits for the Manatees here compared to PHSC's 8. Here comes the wind-up heavy swing. That's going to be a live ball. Lopez to Celeberti for the quick out.
Well, the Bobcats will have their last 3 outs. See if they can produce 7 runs and try to tie it up at least.
Should be a very interesting 9th inning. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Here it is the bottom of the ninth inning. PHSC's last hope to get 7 runs and tie this thing against the Manatees. I'm Robert Lischak. Thank you for joining the tail end of this program with Bob Bade. So we have a new pitcher on the mound for State College of Florida, number 11, that being Riley McDonald. Ball goes back by a PHSC player. That's going to be number 2, by the way. Giovanni Castellano, infielder with 14 at-bats and 5 hits so far this season.
Yeah, for Riley, this is his 4th appearance on the year. He's got 7.1 innings pitched.
0-2 is the count after the strike there by McDonald. 0-2 delivery now. Going to be a ball, so 1-2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Bottom of the 9th inning, PHSC down by 7. Ball hit up high into shallow left center field, will be picked up by the left fielder, Dominic Woodward, for the first out. So Castellano will be 0 for 3 ending tonight's game as we have the next player. Looks like they're on the top of the batting order, Alex Rodriguez. 2 for 4 tonight. Wind up in the pitch here. Ball goes out of play to the left side. Outfielder with 14 runs, 10 hits, 3 doubles, 2 RBIs entering tonight, and a .278 batting average. 0-1 is the count here. 0-2 now. Delivery by McDonald. Be 1-2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good pitch there, 0-2. You see if the batter will chase it. McDonald doing a good job throwing strikes.
Swings there. Strikeout by McDonald. And 2 outs quick as we have number 18 on the Bobcats roster. That being Hayden Prescott. Stepping in. One last hope for the Bobcats against McDonald and the Manatees here. Ball goes back. Going to be 0-1.
Good thing that screen was there, Robert. That would have got us.
Do you have a glove?
I don't. I have quick hands, so.
Yeah, I didn't bring mine. 0-1 delivery. Going to be 0-2 now.
Bobcats could be down to their last strike here.
Prescott with only 1 at-bat entering tonight's game. 0-2 delivery. Goes right to the second baseman, thrown to first, and that will be the ball game. So State College of Florida will win 9-2 against the Bobcats. PHSC now at 500 with a 6-6 overall record. PHSC had some moments here and there, but the Manatees were just very dominant tonight, Bob.
Yeah, I was impressed with the Manatees, especially at the plate. I mean, they did what they needed to do pitching and defensively, but at the plate, just very patient hitters. They were comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, Robert. They were comfortable hitting with 2 outs. We saw a lot of 2-strike, 2-out base hits that produced runs. And, of course, at the end, they just broke it open. But the difference in the game up until about the 8th or 9th inning was just their ability to hit with 2 strikes and 2 outs, drive in runs. And then they broke it open late. So good night offensively for the Manatees, and I'm sure they'll enjoy this as they drive back south of here.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Bob Bade, for the excellent color commentary. Of course, tomorrow men's basketball will be playing at 7 p.m. Eastern, so if you're in town for that, the West Campus Building K will have that, or watch it on the PHSC Athletics YouTube channel. Of course, more games to come for baseball in the 2026 season for everyone here at PHSC Athletics. I'm Robert Lischak. This was Bob Bade. Stay safe out there. Good night, everyone.